Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Basireddy Durga Praveen Reddy and I am working as a ServiceNow developer. In today's video, I am going to explain state models and state transitions along with the complete implementation in a simple and practical way. So go to navigator all type incident. The incident module type click on all. Let me open one of the incident records. Right now, if you observe the state field, there is new, in progress, on hold, resolved, closed, cancel. I can directly change it to any other states like resolved or closed. This means there is a no proper control on the state transition. In the real-time project, this is not accept follow proper process. We should not allow users to jump from new directly to closed. Instead, the record should follow defined flow. So to solve this problem, we use something called state models in ServiceNow. State model help us to define how a record should move from one state to another and what the transitions are allowed. So navigate to the state models. Now let's go ahead and implement this. So under the state management, click on the state models. Now we'll see the list of existing state models. So create state model. Now click on new button. Now I will fill the details by step. In the name field, I will give incident state transition. So I'm taking table as incident. So state model to control incident transitions. I'm giving order number 100. So make sure that active checkbox is enabled. If the checkbox enabled only, the state models will be work. Description I'm giving as demo. Condition and common exit conditions. Now coming to the condition field, this is used when you want to state model to apply only for specific records. For example, if you want it only for higher priority incidents, you can define the condition here. But for now, I will leave it empty so that it applies to all records. Now coming to the common exit condition, this is used to enforce a rule before exiting any state. For now, I will leave this empty. Now click on submit. So I am opening again the instant state transition. Downside, you will see the state transition. I am clicking on new. Here initially the state is new. So for initially I am creating in progress. For that I am giving the condition as state is one of new and on hold. Submit. Now we'll open the instant list. Reload the form. Here only you will see new and in progress. So that means we are giving the condition for the in progress. One of the state will be new or on hold. Click in progress and save the form. Here you won't see any state model because we are giving the condition only for the in progress. Again, we will go back to the state transitions. Give another state transition. Here I am giving for on hold state and giving condition as state is in progress. So submit, reload the form. Here you will be able to see from in progress to it will be go state model on hold. So for on hold, give the condition and save the form. Moments demo. See, you are giving the condition for in progress on hold. After on hold, it will be go reverse back to the in progress as well. Now again we will go back to the transition states. Now we are giving the condition for resolve. For the resolve state, we are giving the condition state is on hold. When the state is on hold, it will go to the resolve state. Save and open our incident form. Reload. Here when the state is on hold, give the on hold reason, comments, save the form. You will be able to see on hold and resolve. To the transition states. For closed, I'm giving state as state is in progress. When you click on in progress, you will able to see the state is resolved and closed. Why? Because it's showing we are giving the condition same as for closed condition in progress. Then we will click on update. This is how the state model will be work. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Thank you.